Welcome back to Learning Inkscape, and this time I'm going to show you how to create random arrows. We're going to go over this a couple of times, so don't worry if it's too fast the first time. We'll start here with creating a line. Hold Ctrl when you create it. Go to Object, Fill and Stroke. Increase the width a little bit and give it a marker. The size of the marker depends on the width. Maybe I'll use 30 millimeters in my case. Pick something that you like. For the effect, it doesn't really matter how big it is. Select it all, go to Path, stroke the path, and you can see down here it's a group. So we'll have to ungroup it pressing Shift Ctrl G. The line is fine, we have our path, but the marker is still a group. So depending on the marker that you pick, you'll have to ungroup it further. So use Shift Ctrl G until you've got the smallest elements of your marker, then select it all. Go to Path, Object to Path and Stroke to Path, and then go to Path and Union. So everything is now a path. That's a union element, so it's basically one element of a path. We'll rotate it holding Ctrl. And let me disable the snapping, and I press Ctrl D to create these copies. We just need a couple. I think that's enough. Select it all, Path, and then Combine. That's an important step, don't forget that. We need this one element. Create a circle, I'll hold Shift and Ctrl when I create it. Go to Path Effects in the path, click on the plus sign, and we'll use this one, Pattern Along Path. Select the arrows, Ctrl C to copy it into the clipboard. Select the circle and then paste it right here. Change the drop down here for pattern copies to repeated stretched. And it already looks fine. Let me go to the arrows again, Path, and break it apart. I just randomize it a little bit further, then again Path and Combine, create a new circle. Once again, I'll select the arrows, Ctrl C to copy it into the clipboard. Pattern along path for the circle, paste it, and then change it to repeated stretched. And you can see the result is now a little bit different. So the way you arrange these arrows in your combined group, well, it's not a group, but this combined element of arrows, this decides what your results will look like. If you want to have it more symmetrical or more structured in order, you could say you may want to create like a rectangle as a background for your arrows. And then copy and rearrange your arrows inside of the borders of this rectangle. Let me just do this. And once they're done, you can delete the rectangle, select all the arrows, go to Path and Combine, and then use it again. So Ctrl C for the arrows, create a circle, ellipse, or whatever you want to have. Give it a pattern along path effect, paste it, and change it to repeated stretched. And now you can see it's much more structured. As I've said, it looks more orderly. If you want to add text, just use the type tool. And you can click on the center and just type it in. If you want to adjust your arrows after you've created this element, just select it and then go to Path and break it apart. And now every single arrow is an individual element and you can reposition them or delete them, recolor them, whatever you want to do. And this is how you can create random arrows in Inkscape. I hope this video was helpful, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.